Good morning. Today I'm giving you my thoughts on these Staedtler pigment liners. I'm doing Inktober this month. I actually find it quite difficult to say Inktober. Yeah, I'm doing Inktober this month. And as part of that, I bought this set of pigment liners. So I want to give you my thoughts on how they've been going for me. So yeah, let's get into it. These pens came in a box of 6. It comes in quite a nice plastic box, but obviously I have this pen roll, so I keep all of them in the pen roll, and I don't think I've got the plastic box anymore. So to start with, you get a 0.05, a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, and a 0.8. I think I have used all of these 6 pens, but I tend to use the 0.05 and the 0.1, and then I don't really use the 2 very often, and I maybe use the 3 and the 5, and I haven't really used the 8 either. But it's nice to have the full set, I think. Maybe in the future I will start to realize which ones I need the most, but for now it's useful to have the full range. This is the page that I used when I first got these, so I'm going to reuse this page to show you. So here we have 0.5, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, and the 8. So you can see there with the line differences there quite nicely. These 2 pens are the pens that I've used before. This is a Micron 0.5. I really don't like this pen. This pen basically almost put me off ever using these pigment liners. This hasn't been used very much, and like if I'm using this at an angle, which is my preferred method, I like to hold the pen quite far down and try and do it at an angle. Like you have to do it vertically for it to work. I mean, that's so unnatural. I mean, look at that. That is not good. I know this isn't a thoughts on the microns, but I really don't like those. So with these, I'll show you. This is the 0.5, which is the same thickness as this micron. Like I'm holding it at an angle. Look how nice that is. It feels so silky smooth. So I'm very pleased with the way that these operate. The other pen that I've used before is this pen, and it's not actually a pigment pen. It's just I don't know, it's a cheap drawing pen that I got from England. I've had for years, which works quite nicely, I think. I guess this looks like it's about a 0.5. And yeah, I mean, this pen I much preferred over these microns. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these microns are trash. So those are some pens that I've used in the past, and as a way of showing how pleased I am with these. So you can put the lid on the end very easily. You can post the lid so it doesn't get lost. You can do some very fine details. Switch over to the 0.3. You can see the difference in the line. This is the 0.05. I'm just sort of trying to use some really fine detail. But yeah, I think that shows a good range of the lines. Let's just use this 0.8, which I don't use very often because I want to get quite a lot of ink down. See, it's very smooth, which I always thought pigment liners were sort of scratchy. So yeah. There we go. Okay, I hope you found that useful on these Staedtler pigment liners. My quick thoughts on them are I'm very pleased with how these are working out for me, and I'm enjoying using them in my process. Part of my process is also to line out in pencil using this Zebra mechanical pencil. I've made a video about that, so if you fancy checking that video out, go and check it out. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.